welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. So this is just a wee bit film from last weekend, Sunday the 12th, Remembrance Day actually. I've done a lot of films just because look at the sky. It was a beautiful day and I was out and about, so got some new other roads that I've not really put on the film, the channel rather, on film. So we're just south of Pencaitland here, heading out to Humby to ride across to Gifford, basically the hillfoots, which is what we term the roads that skirt the northern edge of Lammermuir Hills in East Lothian. So these are roads that are really quiet, usually definitely through the week, but really quiet today, even if it was a Sunday. But it was nice just to get out and capture some of the autumn colours. Even though the sycamore trees seem to have lost their leaves really quickly this year, the oak and beech trees have got a lovely colour this autumn. So I thought riding up to Gifford I'd get the beech hedges and see what the trees are like up at Gifford themselves. But yeah, beautiful to be out. It was quite a cold day, but wrapped up you're alright. So despite the warm looking weather, it's not really the time of year for going daft on roads. You can see the greasy wet conditions you get in autumn with the leaves and stuff and mud. You can actually feel it even just cornering, you know. So you just got to be careful this time of year. But this classic 350 with its low horsepower and smooth power delivery is perfect in winter, along with its big mud guards, keep them clean and dry. Once again, it just proves how good a little bike it is, and a lot of folk are actually discovering this as the miles go on, the time goes on, the ownership. If you watch their films, you know they're saying all the same things. And it's one of the few bikes that, despite its 70 mile an hour top speed, folks seem to live with that for everything else it's got going for it. So yeah, great. I mean, I love my bike. I absolutely love it. It's going to be great just getting loads of miles on it as the years go on. Whether I get a second one or whatever, which is probably inevitable because yeah, I'd like to get a second one. Why? I don't know. Just because it just works, you know. I look at other bikes and I find faults with them, and I don't find faults with this bike. It just works. It's not a trail bike though, and I've worked that one out. You know, if you want to do stuff like that, you just buy a trail bike. But living here in Scotland, where we don't have green lanes, legal green lanes, we have off-road, but not. It's usually by permission, etc. You know, this little bike just ticks all the boxes. But it makes me so happy riding it all year. Look at that lovely beech tree colour there with all the leaves, just beautiful. So just coming into Humby, and I was going to swing right and then I decided let's go left here and head west towards Gifford, because we'll get the beech trees now, or rather the beech hedges along the road here, which should be beautifully golden colour now. Got a lot of mud on the road as you can see, so as I say, just go canny at this time of year and a lot to enjoy with the colours. Here you can see why I have trail tyres on my bikes. The mud on the road, especially this time of year. So I was going to go right and I realised no, go left and get the beech hedges. But yeah, just take your time on these roads, they're alright. Again, as I just mentioned, the low power delivery of the 350 is ideal in these conditions. Beautiful this today. moving on, what else is happening? Not a lot. You've probably heard me mention that's me got 4,000 subscribers now, which is nice. Thanks very much to all the new guys and women that have come on. Come and say hello. That's what I like to do, chat with folk. And when we're on this subject, I try not to get too hooked up on channel and making money with my channel. I mean, I try just to keep this channel going as it used to be. I don't try and do a hard sell thing, and I certainly never ask folk for money. There's a super thanks option and all that, but I don't have any type of, buy me a coffee and all that sort of stuff, and Patreon and stuff. I'm like everyone else, I live on a budget. I work part-time now, so I have to. So all I say is thanks, come and say hello, and if you watch my films, it makes me money. And I have skippable adverts, and I try and put as minimum adverts as I can. But yeah, I'm going to say something which a lot of other people understand is the small YouTube channels I find are so much better to watch than the big channels that get all these 1,000 views and all that. Our folk tend to be wrapped in their own wee world, and you never see them commenting on other channels. So I'd like to give a shout out to a few of the smaller channels who comment a lot in here, and I also comment on their channels. I think they're brilliant. Ian Hughes springs to mind straight away. Ian's got a brilliant channel. Go and watch him, subscribe to him as well, and go and watch his stuff when he's down in Wales. It's really interesting. He's got a lot of fond memories of down there, same as I have here in East Lothian growing up here. A top bloke, real world motorcyclist, rides his bikes all year round and keeps his bike absolutely minted. Puts me to shame with my lack of cleaning. But yeah, Ian's got a great channel. Go check him out. Volcanic Brown, you've got to watch him for his Royal Enfield stuff. I mean, it's brilliant. I love how his channel gets hijacked by his cats when he's trying to talk about his bikes parked outside where he stays or whatever. It's great. And he's obviously older than me. He's got a lot older bikes as well, and been riding Royal Enfields for years and years. And I guess there's not much he doesn't know about these bikes, new and old. It's great. So his channel's worth watching. Really nice guy. Watching his films, I think I'd love to meet him one day. Great guy. So go and check out Volcanic Brown as well. Stephen the Norfolk Thunderbolt. Stephen, here's some pictures of some trains for you, just when we're riding along this detour. These were all taken in our back garden in the Scottish East Coast Main Line, as a lot of famous trains have passed by. These were all taken by my partner G. Over the years she's lived here. But yeah, great pictures. So hope you can ID most of these, and I did promise you them, so yeah, there you go. So I told you I'd send you them. There's some train pics, okay? And thanks for watching as well, and commenting as always. Yeah, so there you go, Stephen. And I hope you're enjoying your new Classic 350 along with your other Royal Enfield. Great channels to watch. A few more as well I'll mention. Two-wheeled Willie. he's on the move and he's sold his 2 Royal Enfields. He's trying to get an army Enfield, and he finds it amusing that I've told him just ride up to Scotland with whatever colour one you buy and I'll paint it for you. I probably would as well. I'm daft enough to do something like that. I've done it to my own bike. Yeah, we look forward to you posting again, even if it's just for your shed until you get your new bikes. And I hope you've got a new shed with your new house that you're getting, really. All-year motorcyclist, of course, team. His channel's brilliant. I love how he shares everyone else's pictures of bikes and then talks about stuff. And he's always looking for giraffes. I don't have any giraffes, I'm afraid, tame. I do have Shrek and Fiona though. Here you go, here's a picture of them. So I'll keep an eye out for a giraffe though, and I'll post one up if I find one for you, okay? But you check his channel out as well, it's good, the All-Year Motorcyclist. Other channels, Tiger Ness of course, another Scotsman, brilliant channel. Royal Enfield Classic 350 is one of his many bikes, but he does some amazing tutorials on changing stuff on them, and yeah, watch his stuff, it's really well made. Really well made. We Mark as well, your Meteor Bumble. Hopefully Mark will get some more films up when the weather comes around, and he's a summertime biker, which is fair enough with his health and stuff. I've met Mark when I did my North Coast 500, and no, it was when I went round the Moray Coast. That was it, my second long trip away. Lovely guy, and I'll be meeting him up, but he's more than welcome to come down here as well, as I've said to him. Something he wants to do. So yeah, Lee Mark, brilliant. And Nathan the Postman, a trail riding guy down the south coast of England. He comes up to Scotland. Very knowledgeable guy on bikes. Trail bikes especially smaller bikes. Watch his channel, he's not got to monetize, I don't think, with no adverts, which is brilliant. It's just off the cuff filming, he sets the camera up, tells you how it is, and you'll learn a lot about bikes watching Nathan's films. I really like his stuff. And there you go, you can overtake on a Royal Enfield Classic 350, no problem. So there's some stuff to go and watch in winter nights. Non-cycling stuff, straight away, Glenda and the Pink War Rig, who Glenda of course is my partner. She's doing amazing stuff, filming her stuff, which is mostly going up Munros and also World War II aircraft crash sites. What she doesn't know about these sad places to visit, sadly, is not worth knowing. Our research is military precision, like our route planning when we go bike rides or push bikes. Planning is just like unbelievable what she does. Go and check out Glenda's channel. She doesn't get a lot of views. You know, it'd be nice to see her channel grow. I think a lot of folk just don't find it in searches, but it's really good. Another channel, I have to say, Jonah, Whiskey in the Wild. Jonah, who now lives in Scotland, absolutely amazing. He goes up mountains, right? It's basically about him going hill walking and climbing. He also goes with his kids. It's phenomenal what he does. It's not dangerous, it's proper. He knows what he's doing with ropes and stuff. And you know, he's got children that folk would, I mean, he should be proud of what he's doing with his kids. It's amazing. And he loves Jura whiskey, my favourite whiskey. Um, 5D Traveller as well, another good channel, motorbike channel. And of course Glen Owen, Glen in Wales, with his meteor that he's turned into like it was a stolen recovered bike he bought. He's made like a zombie apocalypse bike. It's amazing. And he's just picked up a stolen recovered classic 350 as well. So that's great. Um, Another non motorbike channel is Forestry Forest, who's out in I think he's Canadian, but he seems to be around the Rockies a lot. Vancouver, I think he's from originally. Van life, you know, he's got a Chevy 4x4 van. He lives it full time with his wee dog Rocky. What an amazing channel! Goes up some serious mountains. I first found him watching him cycling through Death Valley in wintertime on fat bikes, which is what we obviously cycle. Great guy, and but you know, I find these small channels where folk just they're real. You know, they're just real guys that enjoy what they do and share it, and which is what it's all about. It's like a community. YouTube within whatever realms of hobbies or interests you have. I have guys with my Jeep, I have guys with my fat bikes, I cycle on the coast. I have people who have an interest in the World War II history that I do whatever. I'm cycling, riding, walking, you know, driving, whatever. And it's nice to share stuff and see what they do as well. It's good. And none of us are on our own, you know, and that's been no more proven than that bloke on a motorbike who had his classic 350 stolen. Dave, very sad that was. And go and look at his channel and look at the comments by people, including myself and all the other guys I've just mentioned, and loads more, who reached out to the guy. They've offered him a spare bike, stuff like that. And you're not on your own in life. Um, when you have hobbies and interests, you'll always find people who share similar things, and it's good. It's a nice feeling, you know, and it's just a good vibe, which is what motorcycles for these films. This is what it's all about, you know. And you'll cross paths with some folk eventually. I've already met 2 or 3 people who have come up to me and said they follow my channel, which is nice, you know. It's cool. It's good vibes. So time's going on as always, never enough time. So you just need to keep making more films. So it's been Remembrance Sunday. This was filmed. Always a moving day for a lot of people. Every family has been affected by World War One and World War Two somewhere down the line. So I hope you're all good, and I'll see you all again soon. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.